What's up, you guys? Marty Schwartz here with Marty Music. We're going to break down this Chris Stapleton rocker right now. Really fun one to play. Also, real quick, I appreciate you subscribing here to my YouTube channel, Marty Music. And then also, I've got free courses when you sign my newsletter on my website, martymusic.com. Plus other killer bonuses. Just check that description down there and all those links. Thank you. Let's break it down. All right, this tune's in that classic rock, blues rock vibe of the E5 power chord, E power chord, and the A power chord, and then that G note in between them, that 3rd fret E string. So the intro starts with the E, G, we'll call that G, that's the 3rd fret E string. And then 2 strikes on the A power chord, and then a 3rd strike followed by that G. And the country vibe with the bend on that, so E power chord rings out, and now we go into the main riff. So E5, it rings out, and then a quick da3, and you're bending it into the A5, so. And then that same rhythm with the A to that 3rd fret E, so. And it goes to that A twice. The verses, we've got the percussiveness, E power chord still, or E5. So everything's still that riff, but it's just a hit on the E percussive, then one riff. So the riff. And also on the A5, you may notice my thumb is coming around. This is like a thing that I never practiced. It just slowly found itself there to mute the E string on that. So don't worry too much about it, but that is what's going on. I'm just lightly muting that E string so it stays out of the way on the A5. So So I'm going to a D5. It's just like a D major chord, but I am muting that high E string there instead of pressing down. And there are some of the little Allman Brothers things in there, which would be pull-offs on the 3rd fret D and A. So you could just forget about that high E altogether and use that middle finger. So after that D chord, you do the riff twice. And then it goes to a B, and you can play it either spot. I think it's probably easier to go up here, 7th fret, full bar chord. Just think of it as a power chord. And then it's just B, B flat, A. And that's the whole thing. I mean, that's the whole like form. And then when it comes back around, there's some cool, real easy, but cool little blues licks that like fill, just make it a little interesting. So let's check that out. So that first one, it's the blues scale. It's 0-3 on the E, and then 0-1-2, and then rolled over to the 2 of the D, and then back down that same set of notes. So the second riff, or the lick or whatever, we're going to pull off from the 2-1, implying that E chord there, and then a pull off on 2 of the D, and then hammer on 0-2 on the A string, then the D. So and then 2 hammered to 1 from O. There's another one where it's just the open higher end of the strings. There's also just bending that B string up on the 3rd fret. You could also slide it. mostly just blues fills. You can do anything really, but I mean, an E minor pentatonic. But there's this other cool fill that happens. It's E5, G5, so 3rd fret, A, and then C, which is the 8th fret, and then D, 10th fret. All right, hope you guys dug the lesson, and really would appreciate you subscribing here to the channel. And then I've got free courses when you sign my newsletter at my website, other free courses and other killer bonuses in the description below. Be sure to check it out all down there. And thank you for supporting. Hope to see you again real soon. Take care.